Today we're back to 10K Rock. I was king. And we're doing the live version again. We had to come back to this outstanding group. Our first introduction on the last one was Renegades, and they
They were
just blew
so
us away.
good. Yeah, they were so good. I remember saying in that one that like it wasn't what I expected, and I don't know what I expected, but I loved it. I thought it was so good.
They've been doing their thing for a long time now, too, 20 years, and really are growing internationally, obviously huge in Japan. And I loved it so much. Like I said, you guys were, saying we got to come back to it, recommending this one here along with many, many, many others. So I feel like we got a lot to check out. So make sure you drop a comment down below and let us know where you would like us to go next. I think we're going to continue this down this rabbit hole a little bit at least because
Yeah, for sure.
that first performance, like I said, it was just so unique, so different. You guys were saying Linkin Park resemblance a little bit because of Taka's ability, and I definitely agree with that. Reflecting on it, I was like, yeah, I can kind of see that reference, and so
Yeah, for sure.
I loved it. You loved it too,
We were
right?
also reading a little bit that some of the influence that they had on them was Linkin Park and bands like Good Charlotte and all these bands that were popular in the early 2000s.
Yeah. So you really enjoyed the first one?
I did. I loved it. I think I even said in that video that it kind of gave me that vibe as well in my
Oh,
head,
did
a little
you?
bit of nostalgia. I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what I said in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's not wait any longer. We got the Orchestral Japan tour here, right? And so I think this is going to sound a little bit different than the single version, which was released actually like 10 years ago. So give us insights, maybe what the differences are down below in the comment section. Let's go with 10K Rock. Uh-oh.
Cool light experience.
Raise your hands. This next one is called Iron's King. When I was king. When I was king. I was king. We had everything.
Holy.
We said tonight, no going back.
Goosebumps.
Nothing seems right. Stuck in the past. Tomo animo, yorimichimo. Subete no koto ni imi ga atte. Karamo animo, sono itami mo. When am I gonna stop this dreaming? When I was king, I was king. We had everything. When I was king, I was king. We had everything. Don't wanna go. I'm holding on tight. Something to live.
This is crazy. This is so good. I mean, I'm thinking I'm becoming a big 10K fan.
Yeah, I honestly love this, and I feel like the orchestral components to this bring so much drama, like an added layer of drama to the song. So I would be really curious to know how this compares to the studio version.
Yeah.
Because like who knows if the studio version has that much in it, and that's more of like a rock vibe. Whereas this is almost like, to me, it's like a blend with rock, but it has this orchestral, like kind of classical hybrid mashup to it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I find the trumpets are really sticking out in this one.
Yeah.
And it really plays off like his delivery on the vocal. But I just love the atmosphere. Really, the crowd is so into it. The lighting, the way they zoomed in on the drummer at the beginning
Yeah, that was really
with this orchestral vibes to really build that drama. And the melodic delivery that we talked about that we got in the first one, we're getting that again from Taka. And again, though, like the Japanese crowd here, I love it. They're so interactive, and then that plays to the performer as well, that they always interact with the crowd. We've seen that on so many Japanese groups
I
that
was
we've
just
got
about to say
introduced
that.
to.
I feel like every live Japanese performance we've done, the crowd has been like next level.
Yeah. So, and the performance is great too. I like that it's a different vibe too, than the first one that we got into. Bringing some "I Was King When I Was King," this nostalgic point of view, reflecting on life in certain areas, and everybody can kind of relate to that. When there was good times previously, you remember that. Oh yeah, I like that. We always look at have rose-colored glasses when we look in the past, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
But very different vibe from the sound as well. So very, very cool. I'm loving our second introduction here.
Yeah, me too. I'm doing great so far.
Let's keep it going.
Don't wanna go. I'm holding on tight. Something to live for. Make it right now. It's your name. When I was scared, we had everything. When I was scared, we had everything. Yeah, I was scared. If I go down, I will go down fighting. I'll go down, down like lightning. If I go down, I will go down fighting. I'll go down, down like lightning. If I go down, I will go down fighting. I'll go down, down like lightning. I was scared. Let me hear you, Osaka! When am I gonna start living? Whoa. When am I gonna move on? Whoa. Sing it! When am I gonna kill this feeling? Whoa. When am I gonna stop this dreaming? When I was scared, when I was scared. When I was scared, we had everything. Yeah, I was scared.
Woo!
Insane.
Absolutely crushed that.
I think what's the wildest thought that I have about this is that this is one song out of an entire performance that they're doing in a concert, and there's so much energy in this 4.5-minute song.
Yeah.
And they got to do that for 2-3 hours on a show, and the crowd, like I said, is totally into it. And that's just one song. So I can only imagine what the atmosphere was like live at this performance. You guys got to let us know if you were there.
Yeah, it's really easy to overlook that as a live performance, right? Like sometimes when you're listening, I feel like you almost like forget to process that because it
Crystal
sounds
clear.
so good. Yeah. So like not only is it live and they have to put all this energy into performing and their stage presence, and like you said, to do that for hours straight, it sounds so good quality wise as well.
Yeah, and not just like the actual delivery of the musicianship, which is outstanding, but also, like I said, him jumping up and getting the crowd to raise up his hands and giving it with his delivery and like expressing all his emotion. It's not like he's just calm in the studio, like you were
Yeah.
saying, right?
Yeah.
And you got to translate that
Yeah, it takes
energy.
a lot out of you.
I'm sure you get a real big high from being on that stage, but it could wear off after time.
I was
right?
gonna say, I'm sure at the end of the show they like crash, but
But they've been doing it for this is I think this is into the 2023 around there, right? So the fact that they've been doing their thing for 20 years at this point,
Yeah, it's
and they're
crazy.
still bringing all that energy, really
Yeah,
wild.
that's actually wild. And I think that we talked about this being compared to Linkin Park in the beginning, and I think after now doing this one as well, I can definitely see why. The vocal dexterity that he has
Yeah.
and the emotional delivery, I think definitely I can see why that
And I
comparison's
think
made.
you guys were saying like Chester Bennington, he really can get into like those like screeching pockets that sound, ear pleasing at the same time. But I don't think we've really experienced that much. So maybe we should do that on the next one.
Yeah.
You guys can let us know in the comment section down below. But I love this one.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 is definitely going on my playlist.
So if you did enjoy checking this one out with us, you can hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe. We got a ton of subscribers on that last video. So I think we're going to be traveling down this rabbit hole. Just be patient. We got a lot of other music that we do on the channel as well. We appreciate that patience. We appreciate the love that you guys give us on this channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.